Hello, class 8 boys. Hope you all are doing fine and you all are safe at your homes. Okay, boys, today we will continue our discussion on factorization of polynomials. We will take a few more examples. We'll try to solve for a few more questions from exercise 11.1, which is on page number 214. In the previous tutorial, we solved till question number 5. So today we will carry on and we will solve few more questions from exercise 11.1. Okay, today we will discuss few questions wherein brackets and powers are involved. Okay, so let us see how do we factorize polynomials where we have brackets and where we have powers involved in the polynomials. Okay, let us take our first question, question number 6, Roman 1, from exercise 11.1, which is on page number 214. Okay, the question reads as, the main question is factorize the following polynomials, and question number 6, Roman 1 reads as 15a within bracket 2p minus 3q minus 10b within bracket 2p minus 3q. Okay, now let us see how will we factorize this polynomial. Okay, now if we see this question, there are two terms. Okay, we consider this entire thing as the first term and we consider this as the second term. So if we are to see in the first term starting from 15a 2p minus 3q, and the second term 10b 2p minus 3q, if we closely observe what is the term or what is exactly common between both the terms. If you see 15 is there, 10 is there, a is there, b is there, then 2p minus 3q is there and 2p minus 3q is there. Okay, so as in the previous sums as we had done, first of all what we will do, we will factorize the numerical. Okay, we have a 15 here and we have a 10 here. So what we'll do, let us factorize the numerical. Let us factorize the 15. So how can we write the 15 as 3 5s are 15 and 5 1s are 5. Similarly, let us factorize the 10. So 10 can be written as 2 5s are 10 and then 5 1s are 5. Okay, now let us write 15a in terms of the factors. So 15 can be written as 3 into 5 into a into 2p minus 3q minus, now this 10 can be written as 2 into 5 and then we have 2p minus 3q. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll try to identify what are the common factors in here. Okay, so if you closely look at both the terms, 3, we don't have a 3 here, so 3 is not a common factor. We have a 2, we don't have a 2 here, so 2 is not a common factor. We have a 5 here and we have a 5 here, so 5 will become our common factor. Then we go for the bracketed term 2p minus 3q, and again we have 2p minus 3q, so we can take the whole of 2p minus 3q and 2p minus 3q as the common factors. Okay, now let us write down the common factors first. So what is common? 5 5, so we'll write down the 5 first. Now what is the common factor? 2p minus 3q is the common factor. Now we open a bracket. Now what will you write? We'll write down the leftover term. So here what is the leftover for the first set? What is the leftover? 3 and a is leftover, so we write down the 3a, because the 5 and the 2p minus 3q already we have taken is common, we have written it outside the bracket. Then comes the minus. Now what is the leftover term here? Only 2. Okay, so 5 into 2p minus 3q into 3a minus 2. Either you can leave the answer here, or what you can do, you can go one more step, and what you can do, you can multiply the 5 inside the first bracket or inside the second bracket. Okay, so let us do one thing, let us multiply the first inside the first bracket. Okay, so 5 2s are 10 p. Now this 5 will multiply the 3q also, so plus into minus minus, 3 5s are 15q multiplied by 3a minus 2. Okay, so this is our factor for the polynomial 15a 2p minus 3q minus 10b 2p minus 3q. So this is our factor. Okay, question number 6 Roman 1. Okay, 6 Roman 1 we have done. Question number 6 Roman 2 is similar to this question, so I'll leave question number 6 Roman 2 up to you all to do it. So question number 6 Roman 2 will be your assignment. Okay, I'll just list down the assignments at the end of the video. Okay, now quickly let's move on to the next question, question number 7 Roman 1. Okay, so this is question number 7 Roman 1. Okay, the question is 6 into x plus 2y whole cube plus 8 into x plus 2y whole cube. Oh, sorry, it's x plus 2y whole square. Okay, the question is 6 into x plus 2y whole cube plus 8 into x plus 2y whole square. Okay, now before we proceed and solve this question, there is one thing you need to understand here. So I'll try to work this out separately in our rough page, and then we'll come back to this main question. Okay, we need to understand how do we take commons when powers are involved. Okay, let us take an example. Okay, so this is our rough sheet. Okay, for example, if we have a cube minus a square minus a. Okay, now how do we take common among a cube minus a square and a? Okay, we check the power. Okay, here the power is 3, here the power is 2, and here the power is 1. So which one will you take as common? Okay, so whenever powers are involved, you will take the lowest power and you will take the lowest power as common. Okay, what does that mean? That means here the lowest power is a to the power of 1, so you will take a to the power of 1 as common. Okay, now we'll write down the leftovers. So out of the a cube, if we have taken a outside, so what is left over here? So what does a cube means? A cube means a into a into a. So out of the a cube, if we have taken out a common, so how many a's are left there? 2a. So what will be left over here? A square minus. Okay, out of the a square, if we have taken a outside, so what will be left? A square means a into a. So out of the a square, you have taken a as common, so what will be left over? A minus. Okay, out of the a, we have already taken a as common, so what will be left over here? 1 will be left over here. Why? Because a means a into 1, so a into 1, so if you have taken the a common, so what is left over here? 1 is left over here, so it comes here as 1. Okay, so the basic thing to understand here is that whenever powers are involved, what do? You check the powers, and the lowest power you take it as common. Okay, let's take one more example. Suppose if we had a to the power of 4 plus a cube plus a square. Okay, now we check the powers. So what are the powers? Here the power is 4, here the power is 3, here the power is 2. Okay, so which one will we take as the common? Which is the lowest power? The lowest power is square, a square. So what will be our common factor? Our common factor will be a square. So we take a square as common. So out of the a to the power of 4, if we have taken a square common, so what will be left over here? A square. So out of 4, we have taken 2 common, so a square, plus out of the a cube, we have taken a square common, so what will be left over here? A, plus out of the a square, you have taken the a square common, so what will be left over here? 1. Okay, so the basic idea here is that whenever powers are involved, what do? We check the powers and we go for the least power. That means whichever is the least power, we take that factor as common. Okay, I think this concept is clear to you now. Okay, based on this concept, let us move on to question number 7 Roman 1. Okay, 7 Roman 1 will be using the concept as I just discussed to you. Okay, so 6 multiplied by x plus 2y whole cube plus 8 multiplied by x plus 2y whole square. So first of all, numbers are involved, 6, 8. So what do? As in the previous question, we factorize the numericals. So 6 can be factorized as 2 3s are 6 and 3 1s are 3. Similarly, 8 can be factorized as 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. Okay, so let us write our question in the factor form. So 6 can be written as 2 multiplied by 3 into and x plus 2y whole cube, then we have a plus comes here as it is, then 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into, and then we have x plus 2y whole square, x plus 2y whole square. Okay, now we identify the common factor. So we have a 2 here and we have a 2 here, we have a 3 here, we do not have a 3, so 3 can't be a common factor. We have 2 more 2's here. Do we have any more 2's? No, so we can't take 2 as common here. Now we come to the variable part, x plus 2y whole cube, x plus 2y whole square. Here the power is 3 and here the power is 2. So out of the two powers, which one is the least power? The least power is 2. So what will we take common? We will take the power of 2 as common. Okay, so let us write down the common factors first. So this is equal to, what is the common number? 2 multiplied by, then we go for the variable x plus 2y whole cube, x plus 2y whole square. So out of the cube and the square, which one will we take common? We will take the square common. That means this will become x plus 2y whole square. Okay, now no one common factor, that's it. Okay, now we write it inside another bracket. Okay, now we'll write down the leftovers. So 2 we have already written it outside, so what is left over here? 3 is left over here. Now out of the x plus 2y whole cube, we have taken x plus 2y whole square as common. So what will be left over here? Out of the 3, if you take out 2, so what will be left over? 1. That means the power of 1. So x plus 2y to the power of 1, you can write down the power, you can leave it as it is, because if the power is 1, we need not write the power, it is understood. Okay, now we come to the second set. So the plus, this plus comes here as it is. Now we write down the leftovers. So what is left over here? 2 2's are 4 and then x plus 2y whole square. So we have already taken the x plus 2y whole square, so this has already been written outside, so that goes outside, so no need to write this. Okay, so what will be our common factor? 2x plus 2y whole square. Remember boys, we cannot multiply the 2 inside the bracket here. Why? Because according to the BODMAS rule, we need to solve the bracket first. And bracket, what operation does the bracket have? The bracket has a square operation. So if you want to multiply the 2 inside the bracket, what you need to do? You need to expand this form by using a plus b whole square formula. Whatever answer you get, then only you can multiply the 2 inside. Okay, you cannot simply multiply the 2 inside. You can't write this as 2x plus 4y whole square. That will be wrong, that is incorrect. Okay, you need to expand this by using a plus b whole square formula, and then only you can multiply the 2 inside. Okay, or else you can just leave it as it is for the time being. Okay, so 2 into x plus 2y, so this becomes our first factor. And what is our second factor? Now when we come here, this can be multiplied because the power is 1, so there's no square, there's no cube, so you can multiply this. So 3 into x will give you 3x plus 3 2 is 6y, so this part is done here. Then the plus 4. So this would be our factor for question number 7 Roman 1. Okay, so the most important thing to understand in question number 7 Roman 1 is how do you work out with the powers. Okay, so I'll just repeat myself once again. So whenever powers are involved, what do? You check the powers. After checking the powers, whichever is the least power, you take the least power as common. In this case we had 3 and 2, so which is the least power? 2. Square is the least power, so we take the square as common, and then rest you just write down the leftover. That's it. Okay, so I hope this question is clear to you. If you have any doubts when we are having our online classes, you can raise your doubts in the online classes. Okay, now this was question number 7 Roman 1. Okay, question number 7 Roman 2 is similar. So you are expected to do question number 7 Roman 2 as the assignment, and even question number 8 is also similar. So your question number 8 will also be your assignment. Okay, so let me quickly write down your assignment for today. Your assignment for today would be, okay, let me write it here, homework. Okay, so your assignment for today would be question number 6 Roman 2, question number 7 Roman 2, and question number 8. Question number, there is a single question, so only question number 8. So question number 6 Roman 2, question number 7 Roman 2, and question number 8. So these questions are on page number 214 of exercise 11.1. Okay, so that's all in this video. If you have any doubts, you can clarify your doubts when we are having the online classes. And if you find it difficult to understand any of the concept, you can re-watch the videos again. You can go back and re-watch the videos again. Okay, any doubts, any clarification, you can clarify during the online class, or else you have my WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp your queries on my WhatsApp number. Okay, bye for now, take care.